Hey gamers, in this video we'll be going over how you could get hacked by doing something that EA tells you to do when your Sims 4 game isn't working right. Stay tuned. So recently I was doing some research for my next video, and something interesting stood out to me. Lots of EA forums were scattered with this DxDiag.txt file, and I was like, I thought these had some pretty could-be secret information about them. So I ran my own DxDiag report and confirmed my worst fear. It absolutely does. So before we get too deep into what information people could be sending out to the web, let's talk about what this DxDiag is and why you would ever even be using it. There's a webpage on EA's help website that shows the instructions for how to use DxDiag, and I quote, "The easiest way for us to check your PC's hardware is for you to run a DxDiag report and attach it to your case or to a post in Answers HQ. Hold on. Answers HQ is a public forum, right? Oh boy. Sadly, EA doesn't really give you a disclaimer that you could be sending out sensitive information to the entire web when you upload this file for absolutely everybody in the public to paste their eyes upon. And this is where I wanted to take a moment to plug myself in. Working with EA support and their forums can be a bit of a gamble, and you might get help or you might not. And if you play with mods like I do, you're not even officially supported. That's why I offer a dedicated service where I take care of all the heavy lifting for you. Through remote sessions, I work directly with you to solve your Sims 4 issues, whether it's fixing a game that won't load, moving your game or save files to another drive, troubleshooting mods, or tackling any other technical issues with your game. I handle all the hard work so you don't have to, making sure your game runs as smoothly as possible. Check out the description for more details on how to subscribe and get your Sims game fixed today. And by the way, this isn't just for Sims 4 players. If you're still enjoying the charm of The Sims 3, I can help you out there too. So while EA could use this file specifically for drivers, system versions, specs, and other pertinent information, some users could use this to target you specifically, and here's how. And because I'm even paranoid about what information I'm sending out to the web, I've pre-cleaned my entire DxDiag file before displaying it on screen here for you. So let's go over each of these sections. Machine name. If your machine name has a generally labeled system like mine, having keywords like family, gaming, or work PC, this could give attackers an initial idea of where they could target you as well as the machine's typical usage. Now, work computers could often have very sensitive data that hackers could use to infiltrate large corporations. Family computers, on the other hand, may signify that this computer isn't hardened against threats or may be shared on a network. Now, moving on to the machine ID, the part with the curly brackets. This particular identifier, if obtained, can be like a digital tracker put on you by a hacker. This ID, also called a UUID or Universally Unique Identifier, can help hackers tell if your IP address has changed, location, or even if you're available in a public area with free Wi-Fi. So let's move on to the OS or operating system information in the DxDiag file. This section gives more information about what kind of system you have, for example, work, home, etc. It can also be used to target specific vulnerabilities to that particular operating system if your system is lacking specific updates or is even running an outdated OS. Some OS versions are targeted for zero-day vulnerabilities that hackers can use to tailor exploits directly. Likewise, the language and region section might not be terribly harmful, however they can be used for specific phishing or social engineering attacks targeted at a specific region. Now, as for the BIOS information, this information is great for hackers since some BIOS versions may have certain CVEs or common vulnerabilities and exposures that can be exploited. There was a case in 2017 with the LoJack's rootkit where a UEFI firmware vulnerability allowed malware to persist even if the user reinstalled the operating system. That's insane, dude. Now, the deeper Windows directory of the DxDiag. This portion is actually very critical to the system's functionality. All of your core stuff like kernel files, drivers, System32, and registry files are all stored in this area. Rootkits, Trojans, and other malware target this specific directory to gain access to running system-level privileged tasks that can override the user's day-to-day operations and tasks. The monitor details here are just another unique identifier hackers can use to verify that they have the correct system at hand before deploying their attack. As for all of the device identifiers, these IDs can tell attackers exactly the hardware you're using, and since some may have certain CVEs, you could be easily targeted and those vulnerabilities be used for exploiting the system. So since all of this is kind of a pain to go in and manually clean out, I wanted to kind of throw you a helping hand. See, it's my programming nature that wants to help the community in the best ways I can, and this seems to be a really good contribution. Tip: do not run scripts from users or forums you do not trust. That includes me. I'm displaying the script out here for you to read publicly to vet for yourself to determine if you want to run this or not. I'm a big advocate against scammers, hackers, and the like, and absolutely hate seeing people who aren't in the know get taken advantage of. So please, if you don't feel comfortable with running scripts on your machine, please skip to the end of this video. In the description below, you'll find a section named Script to Clean DxDiag.txt file. Just follow these directions for both generating and cleaning the DxDiag.txt file. 1. Hit the Windows key and R together. This is going to pull up this cute little run window where you can type stuff. 2. After that, go ahead and type in PowerShell and then hit Enter. 3. Copy the code and paste it into the PowerShell window using Ctrl-V. 4. This is going to give you a confirmation window that asks if you're sure you want to paste the script in. This little information window is a security measure that is put in place to let you review the script before taking any measures. It's always good practice to review scripts you're about to run on your machine. Now, before I tell you to just click Paste Anyway, I'm going to tell you exactly what the script is going to do. 1. This script is going to automatically generate your DxDiag.txt report for you on your desktop. And since it takes a little bit of time to execute, I've put in the parameters to make sure it waits until it's completed before continuing on. 2. When the file is created, the script is going to continue to obfuscate both the lines I've talked about in this video and other lines that help keep you safe from hackers. 3. It's going to put all of that into a DxDiag_anonymized.txt file where there will be lots of NAs put throughout your file to keep you safe. 4. After all of the file stuff has been completely rewritten, you'll get a notepad window with the anonymized file and all of the changes will be very apparent on it. 5. The old DxDiag.txt file will be removed, that way you won't have any chance to get confused when sending this over to EA. You'll only have one file to send. Now, when you're ready, click Paste Anyway. Remember, always double check the scripts you run on your machine, even if they come from a trusted source. Staying cautious online is the best way to protect yourself. If you choose to go to EA and upload this file, you should be 100% confident that you're not posting your entire innards of your machine for your hackers to hack away at. All pun intended. And again, just a quick reminder, if you're having Sims 3 or Sims 4 issues, whether it's technical problems, mod troubleshooting, or anything in between, be sure to check out the subscription service in the description below. I offer remote services where I handle all the heavy lifting, working directly with you to get your game running smoothly. Again, details are in the description below, and I'd love to help you out. I can't wait to see you on the other side. Until next time. Blooper. Check out the description for more details on how to check out the description for more details on how to subscribe and get your games. Check out the description for more details on how to subscribe and get your Sims games fixed. Oh God, why is it multiple? This information gives more information. 3. Copy and paste the code and paste it. 1. This script is going to... Why did it move my thing? Hey guys, check out this video that YouTube thinks is best for you, or check out my most recent video below it. Thanks for watching!